ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Ahmad Knowles with your Saturday Sports. We're live here at the Bankers Field at the Blue Hill Sporting Complex. The start of the playoff series of the Providence Softball Association currently underway. On the women's side, we have the defending champion Sunshine, all the Wildcats, are taking on the PTC Lady Warriors. In the second game on the men's side, PTC again in action, taking on the Commando Security Truckers. But topping tonight's newscast, women's basketball.
Mamas finishing 2-2 over in Puerto Rico in the 2018 edition of the Women's Central Basket Tournament is after securing a 55-49 win over Costa Rica. With that being the final game for the team, head coach Wade Watson gave an overview of the team's performance.
I'm very happy that we were able to finish the tournament at least with a 2-2 record. Costa Rica, though they may be very, very small, they're very organized, and they played a very good game. I'm happy for the girls because we didn't want to end the tournament in a losing percentage. So overall, the tournament was good. We know for certain what our capacity and our capabilities are, hopefully next time we'll be able to put a better team on the floor, not to disregard the players who came to the tournament, but we know for certain this is not the Bahamas' best 12. So, but they played well. They gave me all they had. I asked them for a lot, and they stepped up and played well on behalf of the Bahamas, on behalf of themselves and their families.
Bria Forbes, who had a team high 16 in the win, talks about finding her touch after struggling during the tournament.
It's very encouraging because, like you said, especially the first two games, I didn't really shoot much shots because I missed a few, and I was like, oh, I don't want to keep shooting and keep missing. So to see them fall through the net today was actually uplifting.
Now, as for her first Central Basket experience.
Very fun. This is actually my first Central Basket in the senior women's division, so it was just fun to get out there and compete and to see what level of basketball that I can actually go to. So it was an enjoyable trip, and I wish we could have at least medaled or qualified, but I'll take what we got.
Golden Girls Shawnee Miller-Weibo and Donald Thomas were selected by the Confederación Sudamericana de Atletismo and the North American, Central American, and Caribbean Athletics Association to compete in the IAAF Continental Cup Ostrava to be held September 8th through the 9th. Thomas is one of two persons that will compete in the men's high jump event. Miller-Weibo will run in the 200 meters. And today's playoff Saturday in the Providence Softball Association, but before things could get underway, league officials and team representatives from the men's side trying to iron out some scheduling and issues, holding a slightly heated meeting. NPSA President Desiree Taylor.
Well, the team that persons found to be not as competitive, at the end of the year, they did pick up their level of play, and I'm thinking that next year when they come, I'm hoping that next year when they come, they'll be a bit better, and the level of competition will rise.
While she did indicate that she considered this a successful season, an issue raised by both teams and spectators was a competitiveness issue, particularly on the women's side, something she says will be addressed.
Well, the team that persons found to be not as competitive, at the end of the year, they did pick up their level of play, and I'm thinking that next year when they come, I'm hoping that next year when they come, they'll be a bit better, and the level of competition will rise.
Well, the Summer of Thunder Basketball Series has served as a launching pad for local talents over the past few years, and this year was no exception. After several strong performances against some big-name Division I schools, including Kentucky and North Carolina, class of 2019 player Sammy Hunter says schools have come calling.
Well, I plan to do good this year. Recently, I received my first two high major offers from Arkansas and Ole Miss, and then I just played GCU and they offered me, so hopefully I can keep it rolling from there.
Sammy on what improvements he needs to make on his game.
Well, I just have to get stronger and stay mentally strong.
Hunter currently is prepping for his senior season at BC Christian in British Columbia, Canada.
As for the action behind us, the two teams are actually locked at 0 runs apiece, but BTC has 2 runs on, threatening to score. Now, as to wrap up the series, as for the men's side on Tuesday, the Chances Mighty Mitts will take on the CNS Hitmen. And on the ladies' side, the Johnson Lady Truckers will take on the Platinum Pool Sharks. And that's been a look at sports. Quick check on weather is up next.